Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to paint some Ultramarines. Lately I have seen so many clips of the video game Space Marine 2 that I became a huge fan of the second company of the Ultramarines and of course of Lieutenant Titus. I can't play the video game because I don't own a console or a PC, but I had some leftover Space Marines. I didn't know what to do with these Infernus Marines, and I decided to buy some Macrage Blue and Calgar Blue, and today we are going to paint these Infernus Marines as Ultramarines. For this Space Marine, I follow the instructions, so it's exactly how it should be. But for this one, I would like to add a little bit of extra flavor because I want this one to be a sergeant. That's why I'm going to use this helmet that I found with the skull that you can see right there. It's more like a proper sergeant's helmet. Then I'm going to add this small shield to, as I said, give him a little bit more of extra flavor, and that's why I'm also going to add some more purity seals. And here we have the first two members of this Ultramarines Infernus squad, and I would like to start painting this gentleman. Actually, I'm going to paint both of them at the same time, but it's just that this is a regular Infernus Marine, so everything that I will do to this miniature, I will do exactly the same for the remaining three members. But of course, this is a sergeant, so we are going to finish the video with him because he needs to be differentiated from the rest and he's going to be painted slightly different. The first thing that I'm going to do is to prime the miniature, and for that I'm going to use Chaos Black from Citadel. And yes, I know that you can prime the miniature with blue directly, that will make it much easier and should speed up things a lot. But this is the primer that I have, so I'm going to complicate things for myself a little bit. I would like to have a dark vibe for my Ultramarines, and that's why the first color that I'm going to use is Cantor Blue. This is a very dark blue, and I would like to have it as the base color for the power armor. Now I would like to use Abaddon Black to paint the weapon and also the inside parts of the power armor. I'm going to use Balthasar Gold to paint this specific part of the weapon, this one as well, the symbol in the chest, and of course this is a second company Ultramarine, so we are going to apply this color to the shoulder pads as well. At this point, it actually looks like we're trying to paint an Ultramarine, so that's good. And now I would like to use Morphan Brown for the belt, the strap attached to the weapon, the holster of the pistol, and everything around the belt. Next step, let Velcher to paint the remaining parts of the weapon, the leftover details in the power armor that we can see painted in black here, and of course the grenade as well. To finish with the base colors, now I'm going to use Corn Red to paint the eyes and also this purity seal that we have here in the back, and then I'm going to finish the purity seal with the Wraithbone. It is time to start with the shades, and this is going to be very simple. I'm going to use Agrax Earth Shade for the gold color and also for the brown color plus Purity Seal, And then I'm going to use Null Oil for the silver areas. Now that we applied all the shades, I can start with the highlights, and I would like to start with the blue power armor because I cannot wait to start using Macrach blue and see how it looks on this Ultramarine. As you can see, I even didn't open the color yet, so yes, I'm looking forward to see how he will look after applying this color. Next step, Calgar blue. I like how it looks, but now I'm going to use Fenrisian Grey to push a little bit more those highlights in the areas that are going to be the most exposed. To highlight the gold in the power armor, I'm going to use Retributor armor. Next step, the black parts of the weapon, and for that I would like to use two different greys. First I'm going to use Mechanicus Standard Grey, and after that I would like to use Dawnstone. And for the gold color of the weapon, I'm going to use Runelord Brass. To finish with the highlights of the metallic colors, now I would like to use Stormhouse Silver to highlight the silver color, of course. To highlight the brown color, I'm going to use Crack Brown. Let's finish with the red color, and there's not much red. We have the eyes, these cables that we have there, and the Purity Seal. For all of them, I'm going to use Evil Sun Scarlet. But then, for the eyes, I'm also going to use Wild Rider Red, just to the very inside part of the eye. This Ultramarine is almost ready. Now I just need to complete the decoration of this Purity Seal, and after that I need to decorate these shoulder pads. Here we're going to draw an Ultramarine symbol, and here the squad markings. For the shoulders I'm going to use Brave Bond first, and after that I would like to add some highlights, maybe with Corax White. This Ultramarine is ready, and now it is the time to paint the Sergeant. With this Sergeant, I'm going to do exactly the same that I did with the previous Infernus Marine, except for the shield and the helmet. I'm going to leave those for the end, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with them, because of course this is a Sergeant and he should look different according to the Codex Astartes. Like I mentioned, until here we did exactly the same that we did with the previous Infernus Marine, but of course this is a Sergeant, so now I'm going to use corn red to paint the helmet. I will paint a little bit of this small shield here, and of course I will use corn red to paint the purity seals and these small cables as well. This is looking like a Sergeant already, so that's good. So now I'm going to use Evil Sun Scarlet to highlight the red color, and then I'm going to use Corax White. I would like to use this color to draw the chapter symbols in the shoulder pads of this Space Marine, decorate a little bit more this shield, and I'm going to paint this knee white as well. Now we just need to base these miniatures, and for that I would like to do something super simple. I'm just going to apply Astroranite technical paint to the base, and once it dries I'm going to dry brush a little bit of Wraithbone. And this is it, this is the final result. Here we have two Infernus Marines painted as Ultramarines. And before I continue, I would like to share this miniature with all of you, because here you can see the first time that I tried painting an Ultramarine. And it's funny because me, that I don't know about the Codex Astartes as a proper Black Templar player and collector, I put the symbol of the chapter in both shoulder pads. But mistakes aside, I think that I did a much better work with my Ultramarines, so that makes me very happy. I think that this one came out very nicely. I like how I made the symbol in that shoulder pad, and I like how he looks actually. They look much better than I expected. And the only thing that I'm thinking about is about this. As you can see, I tried to make this ones part of the squad number 20, but I'm not sure about having the marks there. That's why I left them black like that. So I will think about that and I will check how I want them to be. Maybe I will put them on the sides, or I don't know, maybe I will do them probably white on the sides, or here in the middle but trying to add some gray or something. I'm not sure, but for now I'm very happy with the result. And here we have a closer look of the sergeant, and of course here I didn't add any kind of number of the squad, I just left it like that. And I have to say that I'm especially proud of this sergeant, because he doesn't look simple, he has like a lot of things going on, and I'm happy about that, because I think that he looks like a very interesting sergeant. I liked how the knee came out. I just did a circle because I was not able to do a skull so small. I like this small shield, and here I try to freehand the symbol, but of course I'm not the best drawing schools. I will have to practice and make this one a little bit better. But for being the first Ultramarine sergeant that I ever tried to paint and trying to freehand everything, I'm very proud of how he came out. So this is my regular Ultramarine, this is my sergeant, and I'm happy with the results, so I hope that you will like them too. And of course, as always, if you like what I do, you would like to support my work and help me to improve even more, I invite you to check the link to my Patreon in the description. And with all of that being said, this is the end of the video, so I hope that you like my miniatures, and as always, if you are still here, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.